Hello everybody, Montana here. Happy Mother's Day. It is a beautiful day out today, so I figured I'd spend it a little bit with you guys. And last weekend I made a few videos and I was trying to make another one for the Kelly Kettle. However, the problem was that I ran out of video time. So I got back home, come to find out about half of the video was actually there and the other half of what I was trying to videotape wasn't, because I ran out of time on my camera. So I figured I'd try it again and show you guys about the Kelly Kettle a little bit. And it is pretty nice to use. The one time that I did use it, I liked it. Again, that's probably not something I would take backpacking with me. If I was car camping, yeah, probably. But this one's just too big. It's the biggest one they have, and it holds a lot of water. And what I figured I'd do, because I am getting kind of hungry and thirsty, is I would use that to boil some water to make this mountain house. Okay, chili mac with beef. And you know, I'm kind of like 50-50 on these. I noticed when I first started using them that down at the bottom there'd be pieces that weren't cooked. I know Stan was having the same problem when he tried it. I think I kind of figured out how to make it work a little bit better. And they do taste pretty good. They taste a lot better than a different brand that I was trying for a while. I'm not going to say their name, but I will give you a hint. If you know Michael Hawk and his wife was actually advertising for that product. So I like these a lot better than those ones. These ones actually have a better taste to them. And so what I'm going to do is get everything kind of ready. Oh, also I don't remember if on that video I was using these. And this is that mini Inferno. And what I was going to do is, this time I was going to use it again to start my fire with a ferro rod. And the one that I used, it worked actually pretty well. I was impressed with it. And I mean, it's very lightweight, and it's only 2.5 inches diameter. I think there's seven of these little pieces that are in there, and they're waterproof too. On that other video, I'll try to see what I can, if I caught it or not, but these are waterproof. You can dunk it in water and then take it out and light it up, and it worked. And I'm very impressed with these. I think anybody that's trying to be a survivalist or likes going out camping or hiking or anything, I would recommend these. Another good thing about this too is when you run out of those pieces, you can use the tin for making char cloth. So you already have a tin to use. So I thought that was pretty cool too. And so we'll go ahead and get started. I'm just going to try to get everything situated here and change the camera so you guys can see what I'm doing, and we'll go from there. Stay tuned, you guys. Hey everybody, so this is the Kelly Kettle. Yeah, this is Kelly Kettle. So all I'm going to do right now is just fill it up with water. One thing that I learned, well, I didn't really learn, but one thing that I know is you're not supposed to, I don't know, but I was watching some informational videos about the Kelly Kettle, and they were saying never, for one, when you're boiling water, don't ever keep this plug in there, always keep it out. Second of all is if you're ever using this for whatever reason, always make sure that there's water inside of it. So with that said, go ahead and get started. Okay, just using this. It was that easy. So I'm pretty impressed with it. From what I understand, it lasts up to 5 minutes. So because of that, I'm in no hurry to start it. I'm gonna take my time. And so, like I said earlier, what I'm doing is I'm making the mountain house, chili mac with beef, and because I am kind of thirsty, here I make a couple of cups of Coca Classics warm oatmeal cookie. Okay, make a couple of cups of that using canteen or the Nest cup. Go ahead and stick this on here. One thing you gotta watch out for too is when you put these on here and you're feeding it from in here, you gotta be careful because it is pretty hot. So we'll go ahead and get this started so it starts boiling. As you can see, there's kind of some long pieces going in there. And this is going to be another kind of long, boring video. The reason for that is because I want you guys to see how quick it takes to boil water. The water line is just right up to here, so it is pretty full. So, I don't know if you guys can see it, but there's kind of a flame going on up here. I don't know if I'll put this video in, or a different video that I made in right now or not, to add to this one, but I kind of did do a boo-boo, and it was just me being dumb. And that's why I'm used to just batoning with my knives. I might put the other video in or not, I'm not sure. What it was is it shows me using the Pathfinder tomahawk, trying to cut this wood, and long story short, I cut myself. So, because I don't know how to properly use it. First time ever trying it. I hope you all are having a good Mother's Day. Go ahead and get this cook ready. And you can see that it has that flame, and it's nice because you can cook. I mean, I'm not going to do it on this video, but you can actually cook on top of there. There's a kit, or part of the kit that I have, that you can put an attachment on there so you can cook, boil water, or not, well, you can boil, but you can cook anything else you need. And as you can see, the flame is going pretty high, so that's no problem to cook your food on top and then boil your water at the same time. However, because I'm just using the Mountain House this time, I'm just going to let it do its thing. So, we'll just hurry up and wait for this to boil. And like I said, I know these videos get kind of boring for being this long, but I just kind of want to show you how long it takes with these. I don't want to really edit them. I don't want you guys thinking I'm doing a magic trick or anything. The nice thing about this, like I was saying, is it's a double layer. It has the outside right here, and then on the inside it's got another layer, so the water is actually all the way around the fire. So instead of it just boiling water from the bottom, it's warming it up all the way around. And I like that feature on it. She started to boil. Yep, she's ready. saw that or not. So we'll do another demonstration. Basically, when you hold the canteen like this, 90 degrees, you lift it off. And once you have it safely off the fire, then you grab the chain at the back. You can't see it too well, but you grab the chain and then lift it up, pour it in. And that's the proper way to make sure that, or to lift it off the fire. You always want it at 90 degrees because if you try to grab it at the top here, see if you guys can get this camera here. Alright, so lift it up 90 degrees and lift up, push it over. If you try to do it this way, you're just going to burn yourself because that flame will be coming up through here. So as you can tell, it didn't take very long to boil the water. So it actually works pretty nice. So I'm gonna wait until this fire dies down and then I'll talk a little bit more. Hello. So I'm back, just waiting for my food to cool down here. So I'll talk about a little bit more about the Kelly Kettle, I guess. What it comes with is obviously the kettle itself. Comes with a little pot, so you can put on top of your Kelly Kettle. Comes with a little pan that you can put on top of your Kelly Kettle also. However, in order to do that, you need one of these pot supports. Okay. And you did see on there that there's no problem with the flame catching high enough to lick it and make it so it cooks. And if you decide that you don't really need to boil water and you don't want to use the Kelly Kettle itself, you can use the base, and there's an attachment for it. Also, one more thing is it does come with one of the pot holders. However, when I was up there, the one I had that came with it disappeared. No idea what happened to it. So luckily I did have a spare. It's just a little bit bigger, but it did come with one. It's just bigger, and the other one was not black. It also came with a grill piece, or pieces, so you can grill on it, on that base. And then, again, if you decide that you don't want to boil water, it does come with a hobo stove attachment on top. So you can just stick this on the base plant and use it as a hobo stove, a hobo stove, just exactly like the one that I actually do have, the little miniature one that I have that you've seen in my other videos. So it comes with those attachments and then the base. It's actually pretty nice because it's got a big hole in the bottom. So it can breathe and you can fill it up that way also. So I don't have the dimensions on it right now, but I'll put them in the description down at the bottom so you guys can see it. And that's pretty much it. So thank you all for watching again. I'm sorry it's kind of a long video. Kind of just want to show you guys how I do things. So yeah, thank you again for watching. Happy Mother's Day. yeah, take care, you guys. Bye. Hey, guys. So, one thing I did notice about this cup, which is actually pretty nice, there's a couple things. One is this can be pretty warm, but the handle itself, it's cold. It's not hot at all, it's not cold, or it's not warm. You know, I've had this hot cocoa in here for a while, and you know, it doesn't take the heat from this over to here at all, so you don't have to worry about burning your hand while you're picking this up. Another thing I noticed about this too, for using it, and I had it on the ground, is that for, let me try to move this up a little bit here for you guys. Okay, notice right here, straight across. Well, this has a little bit more of a, this is a little bit longer than this is. But the nice thing is when you sit it down somewhere, it's not going to move. It's not going to tilt over. It's not going to fall over. It's because it has this extra support on it. And so I thought I'd show you guys that and inform you guys. So in case you guys are deciding to get some, I mean, you can't really beat it from what I understand, because you got the canteen itself, holds water, of course. You got the cup, and this holds 25 ounces of water. And if you needed to, you can actually boil the water on this using the stove that it comes with. So you got a water kit and a cooking kit all on its own. So I think that's pretty nice. And yeah, I mean, I'd recommend this to anybody. Again, like I said, you have to worry about that little white plastic piece. That's really about it. I mean, it was easy to come off, and it was easy to put it back in there. And if you're really worried about it, I'm sure you can put glue it in there, or tape it in, or do whatever you guys need to make it stay. But it works pretty well. So again, happy Mother's Day, everybody. Thank you for watching. Thank you for the comments, for your guys' support. I really do appreciate it. Just you guys have a good day and good rest of the weekend. And I'm gonna enjoy my hot cocoa and then my chili mac with beef. I'm probably gonna add some cheese on top. And yeah, I enjoyed my time making these videos, as always. I know they kind of drag on for a while and they're kind of boring, but you know, trying to get better, trying to make it not as boring. But like I said, I try to make these videos from the beginning to the end, so you guys see what I do. I mean, it's not rocket science, but if you guys see something that I'm doing that you guys can do better, now you know why. Then you can see it. As you can tell from my first video of today, I did make a mistake myself. I cut myself with the tomahawk. You know, just be careful out there, stay safe, and you know, I'll be honest, when I was using that tomahawk, I thought, it's just a tomahawk, you know, there's nothing wrong with it. But I mean, I was struggling with it. That was my first time ever using one. I've never even used an axe before. So hopefully you guys learn from my mistake, and hopefully learn from it and improve. And I'll be improving also once I actually figure out how to use them the correct way, so you don't have incidences like this. And I was pretty lucky actually, because it just the way that it cut it barely nicked it, and it just pretty much cut the skin. It's not deep at all. It bled for a little bit, but it didn't bleed very long. And so I was very lucky on that one. And it is sharp. Obviously, you can tell from that. And it looks better, or it looks worse than it really is. It's just a little scratch. That's all it is. So, one thing about the mountain house, what I like to do is I let it sit for a little bit and then stir it after probably about 3 minutes or so. Just stir it so all the stuff that's on top gets stirred into it, and then I poke the sides. I poke them out, not with a knife, but just the spoon. I kind of poke them a little bit because I've noticed that the way that they fold it, it leaves part of the food kind of like an airtight kind of thing, and the water never gets in there. So if you poke those out, stir it around and everything, then there's no problems with it. At least I've never had any after I've done that. And yeah, it's been a good day so far. It's nice to get out for a little bit. And hope you guys are having fun out there. And yeah, I'm gonna get going. Food's about ready to be done, so you guys stay safe, take care. Thank you again for watching. Please comment if you have any questions or see something that I did wrong that I can improve on. Because, you know, part of this is so we can help each other. Trying to help you guys so you can see what I do wrong, so you can learn from it. If you guys see something that I'm doing wrong, please let me know right away so I don't do it again. That's one of the things I like about this community for YouTube is, you know, everybody seems to help each other out the best they can. And yeah, it is very fun to be out here. Granted, I've just outside right now, but I do enjoy making these videos for you guys, so you guys see what I'm learning, kind of the different stages. And I really do appreciate all of you watching this. And again, take care. Happy Mother's Day. Cheers.